Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marble Champions custom content stream extravaganza. I am absolutely pumped for this episode because my long lost friend from across the pond is joining me. Young Phenexian, how are you doing?
Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty well now. Ignore the last few months. I'm good now.
Good now. Good. Thank God you've made it through the fire and you're back.
Yeah,
I've missed you, and I'm not ashamed to say it. It's a different world without you in it. So thank you for coming back and spending
I've
time
missed
with
you
me.
too. I'm so happy to be back.
Cool.
Um,
It just doesn't feel right not having the Friday night for Phenexian games. It just feels weird. But I'm glad you survived whatever it was that was ailing you. Yeah, let's do it.
yeah.
We are going to be playing scenario 3 from my mini campaign, Claws. This is Hellverine, mainly because I'm getting some mixed reviews. Because some people are saying that he's not as dangerous as the first scenario in the campaign, X-23, and I just don't understand it. Like I lose every time I play up against him. I don't get it. So I'm very confused.
I'm seeing that he's got permanent piercings, so that's already
Yeah.
scary to me because
So
tough is one of my key tools.
I don't know
So
what it is. I don't know what it is. So I'm very interested in your opinion, please. If you can give me some feedback a bit at the end, that would be great. That's for thematic reasons. I'm playing X-23. I suck at X-23. Absolutely suck. Every time I play her, I die. I just don't understand the tempo. I watched a video of somebody playing her successfully today, and I'm like, well, that makes perfect sense. I mean, what's the problem here? Like this, it's all pretty obvious. And then I played a couple of games and I lost every game. I don't understand what I keep doing wrong, but we'll soon see. And Finn is playing the Warriors 3, mainly at my suggestion, because Warriors 3 is currently up for review in the CAS. And every single person I've see play them in their review videos have played them wrong. And through no, I mean, I'm not saying they're bad players or anything. They're all perfectly good players. It's just there's a certain style that's meant to be needed for this, and it just hasn't happened. So I thought, who better to tell us how to play show us how to play the hero than the person that co-created it. So let's see the Warriors 3 shine. We'll see how it goes. Kaz is in the chat.
I do also just want to say,
Yep.
I'm if you recall our very first video together, the Creator Spotlight, when I had Singularity in the cast.
Yes.
But I said I think the design I was proudest about was actually Warriors 3, which I had just made.
Yeah.
Back then.
Yeah.
And I still believe it. I'm very glad they're in the cast. I think of my designs, they are like some of the most deserving of it.
Cool. Awesome. Well, let's see it. Let's see some chaos. Hi, Phenexian. I'm glad to see you on a stream. Hi, Havoc. I played your Warriors of 3 today in leadership. It was awesome. There you go. That's from Kaj. And Jackson says, coincidences. Oh, the actual Jackson, apparently I'm a bad player. I just said that you weren't a bad player, Jackson. Said you played it bad. God damn. This guy. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Appreciate it. Alright, so, Hellverine. And now the Hellverine. Wolverine's been possessed by a demon and is killing mutants. We have to stop him. Find Wolverine's claws and attach it to Hellverine. There's Wolverine's claws. 6. Oh. What's happened here? What's happened here? Where's the...
What the...
Where's the big third thing? What? How very strange.
I mean, we could make one, but that is very strange.
That is very, very strange. What's happened? Wait, what? Is it underneath? Is it underneath it? That's very odd. I don't see it. It's very strange. I'm going to make one. Wow. That's never happened before. I had some weird stuff happen I was playing a game with Jackson, pretty sure. And Like, I searched for a card out of the encounter deck, and I found the card, and I dragged it out of the deck in order to get it, to drop it out of the deck, and then it just disappeared. Just disappeared direct in front of our eyes.
Oh.
And I'm searching for it. I was like, has it gone underneath the board by accident? Like, where is it? Did I flick it off the table? Like, in the end, I just had to grab another copy of it out of the box because it was just gone. I was just like, this is just creepy. I don't like it.
You consider the possibility that the game is haunted?
Yeah, maybe. That's the so-called upgrades, I guess.
They did announce a big set of upgrades.
Yeah, they've stuffed up these upgrades. It's bad. But it was really creepy. I don't know what happened. It was very strange. All right, so the bad number is 12, and the game you don't actually lose by threading out. The game just resets, and he just pulls a juggernaut on you. He attacks you and does various other stuff. So the only way to beat him is to kill him.
That can be really scary.
Yeah, it can be scary, especially. Jackson says, I just got finished playtesting Laura Kinney Wolverine, and now I'm going to watch Laura Kinney X23. Oh, there you go. You're going to watch a bad player. Somebody play them very badly, so don't get too excited. I suck at X23. Yeah, other than that, we're good to go. So I guess the whole deal with the mechanic is that, do you like my border break image?
I love this border break. I think it looks fantastic.
All the credit to Jackson. Jackson taught me how to do it. And now,
hell yeah, Jackson.
Now I'm doing it for every card. Every card I do, every villain card I do from now on is going to have a border break. Because now I'm obsessed. Yeah. I'm obsessed with it. I'm working on a scenario at the moment, and the villain 100% border break. At the end of the villain phase, heal 2 plus X damage from Hellverine, where X is equal to the number of blaze stats cards in play. This occurs before blaze stats cards are removed. And then you've got his claws, +1, permanent. Hellverine's attacks gain piercing. After Hellverine attacks and deals 3 or more damage, flip this card. Boom! And then he gets super nasty. +2 attack. And then when he hits somebody, he gives you a blaze counter. But you can force him.
What does a blaze do?
A blaze
Sorry,
is here.
Just
here.
Deal 1 damage this character at the end of the round. Deal 1 damage this character and discard this. Oh, sorry. Okay, right. So you get given the ablaze counter, you take a damage. At the end of the round, you get another damage, and then the ablaze counter goes away.
That is correct. But you can force him to go back to Wolverine's claws by dealing 4 or more damage in a single attack, and then boom.
Okay, right. Punch him down.
Wait, something is definitely wrong here. Why is this card on an angle? Something is up with this backboard. This is what the problem is. I think what's happened is something has forced this backboard to come up. And
backboard is always slightly up. Like the cards you lay here always are at
slightly up, but look at this angle, right? Change the angle. Oh, you can't see my screen, but if you pull your camera down so that you're as close to the board as possible, or just look on the Twitch screen, the back of the board is higher than the front of the board. So that leads me to believe. That leads me to believe that this thing is underneath it.
There's something underneath
Something's underneath it. That's what it is. It's probably the missing AIM scientist from the other night. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Anyway, there's a table. There's our thing. Your player 1. Let's do it. Let's get cracking.
Right, let's draw.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Sorry, I'm on a new computer. My hand is doing that. It's set to be really tucked away. I can't even look at it. I need to find the settings to make my hand visible.
Okay, it's visible to me. Strangely enough, I can see it.
Yeah. This is a thing for like personal. God, do I even remember how to do this? Like, I
didn't get Gabby in my first go, so I need to mulligan. And still no Gabby. That's ridiculous. X23 hates me. I don't understand it. I don't understand why I suck so badly with it. Alright. Warriors 3. Let's see it kick some ass.
Where's the bit for this?
The bit for what?
Oh, there we go. For readjusting the hand size, I found it. It's very tucked away. Right. Oh. Okay, now I can read the cards in my hand.
Cool.
Right, do I want a mulligan? I've got one of my swords straight off the bat, so I'm very happy about that.
That's it.
You can also follow that up with a fusillade because I have energy. Pretty damaging opening. That's as the aggression player. That's
pretty sweet.
All you can ask of me. Yeah. All right. So, to explain the Warriors 3, for anyone who's not seen them before, you have 3 heroes. When you flip to hero mode from your alter ego, you pick one of your heroes and make them your active hero. And they get they each have basically the same ability. They can exhaust to generate a resource, and which resource it is changes between them. And then Volstagg has 2 attack, Vandrel has 2 thwart, and Hogun has 2 defense. Like pretty simple core design, I think. Just ends up needing a lot of words to explain it. So what I will do is I will start in alter ego. I'm going to discard mean swing.
Yeah.
Well, mean swing is. I can pay for surprise attack actually. Yeah, let's do. I'll discard mean swing. Put. I don't even have to discard mean swing.
Well, you don't have to discard anything, do you? You've got resources right here, right? Oh, they're hero resources.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm immediately trying to navigate the puzzle because I'm going to want to pay a fist resource for surprise attack. And I'm going to use fusillade. I'm going to use energy for fusillade. Which means that I'm going to want to attack with Vandrel and Hogun. Which actually, maybe I don't. Maybe no. What I will do is I'm going to use Vandrel to pay for Grandahid Undersinger, which is Volstagg's glowing sword. I think it literally means glowing sword of victory in. And then I will flip up. Volstagg will become my main hero. As I change form, I'm going to discard mean swing to surprise attack and do 4 damage to Hellverine. Then I'm going to spend energy to fusillade, exhausting Grandahid Undersinger and doing 5 damage.
Wow.
And then Volstagg, because he has his sword, Volstagg specifically has +1 attack, so he's going to hit for 3. Then I'm going to exhaust the Warriors 3 title card in order to switch my active hero. So once per turn, you can change active hero.
To your defender.
And now Hogun is in my defender mode. And are you going to do any thwarting? I could thwart for 1, or I could hit for 1.
I am not going to thwart.
Okay, and in which case Hogun will just lightly tap the main scheme.
Cool. Exciting. All right. Me. I don't have either Honey Badger or Sisterly Bonds in my discard pile, so I don't need to worry about her action. Her claws are there, ready to go, so I'm going to flip up, ready to attack. Living Weapon. After she takes any damage, radio XG3. Limit once per phase is a bit shit, but no, well, here's what it is. I'm going to Strength and Animal Instinct to put in Team Conditioning. It gives me 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll side by side to attack for... Oh, wait. Side by side to play Claw Mastery and attack for 3. And then I'll take 2 points of damage to ready, and I've still got the +2 from Claw Mastery because it's still end of the round. So now I'm attacking for...
And 2 more from the claws.
Yep, 5. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe the complaint that he's too easy is actually true. Like we just
we both just did huge damage for like an opening turn. We both were just like, it's Wolverine, get him now before he gets us.
Just mental damage. I think we've got this in the bag. I think we're all right. I'm going ready, and then get some cards. Yay! It's Gabby. Although I don't think she's called Badger anymore. I think she's called something else now. I think they've changed her name.
She's now because X-23 is now Wolverine. Yeah. So I like Honey Badger. I think it's a really good name. I
think she's hilarious. We've got a dude in Australia called Badger, who's like this real buff head. Do you understand the term buff head? He's got like a mullet.
No, sorry.
He's got like a mullet, and he's just got like a shitty 70s porn star mustache.
So he's got an aesthetic that like I associate with like Aussies in the 90s.
Yeah. He's an Aussie 90s dude, 100%. And he's an ex-footballer or something. He went on the Bachelor. You have the Bachelor there, right? I guess.
Right? I am familiar with the Bachelor. Yeah.
He was the Bachelor on one of the seasons, and it's just bad. It's just bad. The Bachelor's bad to begin with, but he is just such a retard, and it's just oh my god, it was just outrageously bad. Anyway, yeah, and he's like a star here. He's one of those Aussie larrikins. Anyway, he was called Badger. Honey Badger. Anyway, sorry, moving on. And we don't even have badgers in Australia. I don't know where that comes from.
Before you place that threat,
yep,
I'm going to hold the line. So I'm going to exhaust Fandral and discard Mean Swing to pay for. Oh, actually, wait. No, maybe I want to pay for it with Hogun. Want to install that? Okay, yeah. I'm going to pay for it with Fandral and Hogun. I'm going to do hold the line. So when threat would be placed on a scheme, prevent that threat. So I prevent 2 threat from going on the main scheme. And then if you paid for this card with Hogun, which I just did, stun the enemy. So Wolverine.
He doesn't stand a chance. I think we're going to kick the shit out of him. I don't think he stands a chance. Anyway, so we don't place the threat. He tries to action against you, but obviously can't now because he's stunned. He activates against me, and I guess I'll just take it. I'm unsure whether I'm meant to be defending and stuff. I guess I defend because I'm able to ready. Yeah.
Yeah, and also like his ability to flip his card means that.
Yeah, you want to defend, right? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a boost effect. Placing a blaze status on your identity, which automatically does 1 and readies me, right? Because the boost effect,
of course.
Boost effect happens before anything else. But I'm still
once per phase. That's fantastic.
But I'm still technically defending, right?
Yeah, you are. You are. That's fantastic.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still reduce it by 2, which means he hits for 2, which doesn't trigger. His
so no claw flip for him.
All right. I am doing that
You're
right.
On fire,
that is right.
You're X-23. That's correct. That's great.
That's correct. Yeah, cool.
You're making optimal use of X-23. You're getting as many readies as you can.
Why do I suck at it so much? And I get it.
You haven't sucked so far. You opened with big damage, and now you've defended and are still ready to swing.
Maybe before I had the opposite of performance anxiety. Now that people are watching, I'm better. I'm better when people watch. I'll leave that to your imagination. Counter cards.
All right.
What's happened here?
The button didn't work.
Something's broken. This is broken. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you that your game's haunted.
There's
Demons possessed
something.
it.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this board. I'm telling you, this board is broken. Anyway, all right, go. What'd you get?
Send them back. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Oh, interesting. To an enemy. Okay, so 2 damage to Hellverine. Well, even Hellverine's helping us. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for Spirit of Vengeance minion and put into play engaged with you, then take 2 indirect damage. Okay, well, that's a little... suddenly a little less good. Spirit of Vengeance. Oh, you got a whole load of different... like Ghost Rider versions of people.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Ghost Punk. Oh, these are scary. Throughout each scheme, deal 1 damage to friendly character. There's a whole list of them. They're cool. Ghost Cat. Okay. Okay, I think the move here is for me to take Ghost Punk.
Okay.
Because I think I can take the damage pretty well.
All right.
So I'm going to do 2 more damage to Hellverine. I mean, Hellverine, you're really...
you have to take your 2 indirect damage first.
Yes, then I take my 2 indirect damage.
But then when revealed, do damage to Hellverine. Yep. Cool. So that's done.
Yeah. And then, when he's defeated, he might end up doing more damage to me. But that's okay.
But he looks sick, so hey, it's all good.
He does. He looks awesome.
Gaze of the Hellverine. When revealed, place 2 threat on each Hellverine side scheme. If there are no Hellverine side schemes in play, and there isn't, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Hellride side scheme and reveal it. So search for Hellride. Just that one. Hellride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When revealed, find Hellish Presence and reveal it.
Oh no! This
certainly
chains.
It chains. And Hellish Presence is the bad one. Hellish Presence is very bad.
All right.
If Hellish Presence is already in play,
when...
the player really cards.
Oh no! Okay.
So now I'm permanently on fire.
This is really hard to remove as well. Like, I don't think I have expensive attack or thwart cards.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. But that's why I say he's hard. He's meant to be hard. I don't get it. People who say he's not hard, it's like, are you serious? All right. I become player 1. I take a point of damage before I get to do anything, which is a shame. But then it doesn't discard.
When does he heal? At the end of the villain phase. So yeah, so you should heal for 1.
3, 4.
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Yep.
Wait, 4? It's only 3.
It's only 3. It's only 1. Yep. Yeah. Cool. All right. Me. All right. So, I've got Honey Badger now, so I should start doing the engine, right? So, Pixie and I guess Puncture Wound will give me Honey Badger, and then Longevity will give her Inspired. Then I will attack or thwart. Do you want me to? Should I thwart or should I attack? Are you thwarting stuff? Oh, you're aggression. You're not going to thwart anything.
I mean, I can. It's not that hard for me to thwart because, like, I can always just flip to Fandra. But right now, there's I don't. He's exhausted.
All right, then I'll do this. Take 2 damage. Ready. And then thwart for 2. Oh, I should be attacking, right? Because I've got +2 attack. 1, 2, 3. Which means he flips his claws over. Wait. Oh no, it's after
they should not have been.
What am I talking about?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3.
He's not. He didn't let them turn into their bad mode yet.
No. Don't even know how to play my own scenario. And so now, what's the deal with Honey Badger? Is she meant to? After Honey Badger takes any amount of damage. Oh, yes, right.
Yes.
So that means consequential.
You fought with her, and then you can defeat the mains. Yeah, it does mean consequential. So you can...
She gets consequential, which readies me. But wait, I've already readied because of the claws.
Yeah, but it's a different ready. It's a ready on Honey Badger's text.
It's a different ready. Okay, right. It's not because of her ability. Right. And then I attack again, and this still says to the end of the round.
You could thwart Hellride if you want to, because Hellride would go away if you hit it.
Bye, Hellride. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I mean we're all in agreement.
That's entirely correct.
I don't know.
Now my follow-up question is: Do you want to flip down? You are at 5.
Yeah. I'm still on fire. I don't know. We have to get rid of this. I have to get a hand that has attack and thwart that have a cost to discard that card, and I don't know if I even do. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
No, I think it is theoretically possible for me to do it, but it requires me to draw like the perfect set of 4 cards, and it would be my whole turn.
All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. If we can kill him before he kills me, that'd be great.
I'm gonna. I guess I could keep Ridicanda. That's Am I really gonna throw out Ridicanda? I think I might. It's a shame. I'm gonna flip this to make Hogun my active hero. So not Hogun. Hogun becomes inactive. Volstagg becomes my active hero. Sorry,
that's right.
Misspoke there. Then I'm going to. This is very awkward. Doing 3 damage to Ghostpunk.
But you could do a mean swing.
I could do a mean swing. It's a big overkill for it. I might. I might do like a setup turn instead because I think we can afford it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ghostpunk only schemes for the main scheme is not anywhere near popping.
Nope.
I wouldn't be defending well, so Hellverine would be likely to flip his claws if we let him hit. Mm-hmm. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to flip to... No, before I flip to Alter Ego, I need to discard Mean Swing, put Hildegund and Kin into play.
Mm-hmm.
I love this art so much. I just...
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I love seeing Volstagg's big family.
Yep. Classic artwork.
And then I'm going to flip up to Alter Ego. And when I flip to Alter Ego, I heal 2 damage from a friendly character, thanks to Hildegund and Kin. So you know what? Let's just have Honey Badger be at full power, because she makes X-23 unbeatable. Mm. And then I will use Volstagg to put Fridgander into play, which gives Hogun +1 attack, +1 thwart. His basic attacks gain piercing, and when I flip to Hogun, I do 1 damage to an enemy. So nice. I think that's going to make it easy for us to advance from here. And then also I will exhaust the Warriors 3 to heal.
Okay, cool. Ready. Some cards. Okay, 1, 2 on here. He activates against me. He's scheming. Schemes for 3. 1, 2, 3. He activates against you. He is scheming. He schemes for 1, 2, 3, and puts in a blaze counter.
I'm on fire.
You're on fire now.
Oh no!
Oh no! We get encounter cards. We have to manually get them because the game's broken.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're right. Send them back. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. I choose you. Oh, do you want me to do him actually? Do you want me to do Ghost?
No, I've got Ghostpunk. I've got Ghostpunk.
All right, cool. Then go get a Spirit of Vengeance. What do we got? Ghost Cat. Let's go to when defeated. Yeah, I think I'll get Ghost Cat. Just go, when revealed, just go 2 cards from your deck. Sweet. 2 cards I don't care about. And then take 2 indirect damage. Well, that's unfortunate. Blank.
Okay,
Yes.
good thing you heal for 6.
Yeah.
Regenerative healing. Heal 4 damage from Hellverine
1,
and
2,
discard
3,
each stunned and
4.
confused status card from him. Alright.
He hasn't got any, so I did that already for you. You become
Yeah,
a
he's
player
got some
now.
real durability. You
Yeah.
really do have to punch him very hard to make progress against him.
Yep.
Thankfully, we can do that.
Nice.
So, that was the end of the round, so we both take some blaze damage.
Yep. Down to 2.
And then he gets his heal for 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that's we're making negative progress. Right.
Do you have enough?
Oh, I've got a heck of a turn. Okay.
I don't have
So,
any
I'm going
tackle
to-
claw cards though, so we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm going to. I guess I'll open with Vostok. Yeah, that's. So I'm going to flip up to Warriors 3
I think I might actually
and make
that
Vostok
3,
the active.
not 4. 4's a bit much, I think. 4 is quite extensive.
4 is quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I might knock it down to 3. One spider web, when swinging web kick will be enough to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to flip up to Volstagg. When I change to Volstagg, I heal 1 damage for him thanks to his cool sword.
Oh, cool.
Then I'm going to use Hogun and Fandral to play Artful Blade Work. Artful Blade Work deals 4 damage to an enemy. Then if you paid for this card with Fandral, deal 2 damage to an enemy. It doesn't have to be the same one. So I'm going to take out Ghost Punk.
Cool. And then trigger his when defeated?
Triggering his when defeated. So I discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. And take damage equal to the number of boost icons, which is 2. Hell yeah. Then my remaining 2 damage I'm going to slap onto Wolverine. Right. Then Volstagg is going to hit Ghost Cat for 3.
Nice.
Then I'm going to play Rally, which readies all persona supports I control, and you will notice that when they are in inactive hero mode, the Warriors 3 members are personas.
Yes.
So yeah.
I love the mini game element of it.
Yeah, it's good. Now I'm going to flip to Hogun and trigger Ridgander's effect, which is deal 1 damage to an enemy. Oh look, Ghost Cat.
Hey! Now, do I draw the card or do you draw the
I
card?
don't know. It doesn't say when defeat. It says when defeated, draw 1 card. It doesn't say if it's the defeater or the engaged player.
So who draws it?
I don't know. I think you might need to specify that. So it's up to you.
I'll say the engaged player, so I get one.
Sure, I'm okay with that.
Yay! I got an extra free card. Sweet. Angel, Laura's boyfriend, for a brief period there.
I'm gonna discard
because he's been around since the '60s. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's not great. I'm going to discard Throg because I just switched to Hogun, and so I'm going to play Surprise Attack.
Cool.
And that deals 3 damage to Hellverine. 1, 2, 3. Then Fandral can pay for the War Room.
Cool.
We'll worry about that later. Essentially, this works with X23. It just says after an ally, not an ally you control. So every time X23 attacks and defeats a minion, we get some thwart now.
Wouldn't it be when Honey Badger?
X23, Honey Badger. I meant Honey Badger. Sorry, my brain is not the strongest. And then finally, I'm going to thwart for 2.
That's fine.
Yeah, that.
Cool. Is that it?
All right, that is it.
All right. I'm gonna use power of leadership to put Psychic onto...
Yeah!
Before, when you did that heal, can we say you healed me instead of Honey Badger? Because I can just...
Honey Badger could be a 1. I'm sure. Yep, sorry.
She was 1.
That's...
So 2 on me, yeah? 1, 2?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so I put Psychic... Because that was already... This won't be cheating. This was already in my hand. You just didn't look at my hand, that's all. So
yeah, I just didn't look,
we can get away with that. Attached to identity ally control. Attached ally gets +2 hit points and is your sidekick. Alright, so I'm going to make a basic recovery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means she heals as well. Young Gabby. Alright, what are the sneaky
you also just don't have the attacks or thwarts to get rid of. We're just living on fire. We're both just really on fire.
I'm desperately waiting to get a thwart. So we're just going to say that's 3, right? I'm going to make it an executive decision. It's 3, and then hopefully I will get 3 in there. Alright, so I'm going to...
Just to check, by the way, a blaze you can only have 1 of, just like every other status condition, right? You can't be multiply on fire.
No, you can just the 1. Yeah, let's not go crazy.
Good, okay.
Yeah, that's... yeah. I mean, I've never actually specified it anywhere, to be honest with you, but I guess it makes sense you can only have 1.
Yeah, I was just briefly worried. Like, I think, to be clear, I think this is a completely fine mechanic if it's capped at 1 and with Hellish Presence.
Yeah,
but if it could build up more, I would be like, uh-oh.
Yeah, then you're a bit screwed. Yeah, I get you. I'm gonna take 2 damage to ready and get +2, and then how much is he on? 5. I don't even know why this is in the deck. Why is this in here?
It readies you.
Because it triggers my
It's a way of getting a resource of readying you. But the thing is, you already have a way of readying with X23's claws.
This is a deck I got off of that MCB place anyway. Anyway, I'm going to use that to play Claw Mastery. So I'm now at 5, so I will then attack and knock him into the next stage.
Hell yeah.
So he goes up to 2036. Boom.
And notably, he can't heal back to stage 1, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Real tangible progress.
Cool, alright, sweet. So, I'm still at 5. So, Honey Badger then thwarts for 2. Takes a point of damage. Readies me using her ability. And I can then keep going, right? Angel can give me Grim Resolve. It's only 1 per phase, right? So even if I did that. And then give me another Claw Mastery. So take 1 damage, get another Claw Mastery, so I'm now at 7. Go straight through the tough, because I have piercing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Right?
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure this is right. So if I had a way to trigger her to reset, like Command Center or something, right? Like she could do it again, and then she'd ready me again because it's not. This
is why X23 is strong. It's just you just attack real hard a lot.
Yeah. So this is so I need to basically make her ready because her ready is different to this. This ready ignores this restriction, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. I got that. Cool. Yeah. All right. I'm done.
All right. We're ready. Hey. I drew 1 too many cards.
Cheating. Alright, 1, 2 goes on here. He activates against you.
Well, sorry. Was I meant to be back to that? I will defend with Hogun, because I don't want to flip his claws.
Cool.
Or die.
Hit you for 3.
Oh, okay. We still flip his claws.
We do.
I lied to you.
That's right. When revealed, give the player that causes reveal on a blaze status card, but you've already got one. So.
Yep, but now he hits even harder on your turn.
Yeah, he hits even harder on me. Yeah, thanks for that. So I guess I'll be defending because I don't want Gabby to get hit. So defending, he does 2, 3 plus the boost. Heal 2 damage from Hellverine. So 1, 2, As for the insult injury, he heals for 2, but then he hits me for 3. 1, 2, 3. Which is pretty brutal. Yeah. I think the intention was that he would get more. You would get more blaze cannons. What if I put something on here that said you cannot gain any more blaze counters, but this one still keeps dealing them out to you?
Let's discuss that afterwards. I think because I need to think about that.
Because otherwise, his whole point of having his flaming claws is kind of neutered, right?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's giving him boosted attack, which is already scary, but also like the blazes go away naturally if it wasn't for this.
Yeah.
So like,
that's why the condition should be on here. Yeah. Oh, well, we'll discuss it later.
We'll discuss later.
All right. He hit me. So encounter cards. So 1 for you.
Encounter cards.
1 for me. Yours.
Advanced schemes.
Right.
4.
1,
3.
2, 3. Oof.
Okay. Glad I thwarted.
I know. Demonic Fury. Hellverine attacks the character with the lowest hit points. If this defeats that character, he takes 2 damage and attacks the character with the lowest hit points. So Gabby's dead.
Gabby?
Well, not technically not actually. I think it's me, because she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's actually a tie.
Okay. I mean, it is better for him to attack you because if he kills Gabby, he then also attacks you anyway. So like.
But if he attacks me at 4, I'm dead. I've got nothing to defend with.
But it says
either way, I'm dead.
It says if it defeats that character. Yeah. So now Gabby can defend for you, and then if he kills Gabby with that, it doesn't trigger another attack because he's attacking X-23. Does that make sense?
Gabby's dying.
Yeah, but not triggering an additional attack.
So Gabby's dead. I went to all the trouble to keep her alive, and now she's dead. I feel bad. I feel like a bad sister.
You do ready. She took damage.
I failed as a sister. Wait, does that actually still trigger? I thought they FAQ'd that her leaving doesn't trigger her response. When she leaves play, it doesn't trigger the ready effect.
Okay, I can check.
Was there an FAQ for that? Or was there an FAQ? It's the opposite of that, saying that she would.
I'll look up an FAQ for that.
So, Hellverine being less powerful? I don't think so. I
can see how he is swingy, though. Okay. We haven't got any FAQs on Marvel CDB. This actually takes any amount of damage. I mean, feel like it should work.
I think it should work too.
I could be wrong. I don't want to hold up our game too much. I think it works.
We'll say it works. It's fine. Cool. Sorry, ready?
So you should be ready.
All right, and then I become player.
It's then the end of the round, and we both take some on-fire damage.
Yep. Cool. All right, so I will, of course, need to flip down at some point, I think. Unless I could do it the other way. Because if I puncture wound, I can adamantium lacing, which gives me 1, 2. Oh, she hasn't got piercing until she gets this. I thought she had piercing. So I actually didn't go through his stuff before. Okay. bugger it. We'll just ignore it. And then Genius gives me 3 more hit points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll thwart for 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take 2 points of damage to ready and get +2. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
I need 1 more point of damage. I thought this gave me a point of attack. It doesn't. And this is silly, but I'll take a point of damage to generate a resource to first aid and heal for 1.
Okay.
Why I did that, I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. And it is what it is. We'll move across to Warriors 3.
Oh God, I have a really interesting set of choices this turn.
No, I heal for 2, sorry. So I gain a net gain of 1. Alright, was Warrior 3 is going to win the game for us right now. This town. 28 hit points, 20 points damage. Go for it. 28. You can do it.
I mean, I can do a lot of damage if I wanted to. I could do 6.
Have you got 3 points of attack?
9
or thwart? No. Oh man.
No. It's really unlikely for me to have that. I'm really sorry. It's just like not. I have a lot of cheap cards in the deck and not many cards in hand. 9 damage isn't going to cut it. Although it would flip down his claws.
It would flip down the claws.
Yeah, flipping down the claws is probably more important. I wanted to play Thor and then play their team up card, Revelry and Asgard, for more hand size. But I think getting his claws into a non-horrible shape is actually very valuable. So I'll exhaust Volstagg and Fandral in order to pay for Artful Blade work. So I do 4 damage to him, and then 2 more damage to him because I paid for it with Fandral, which flips his claws.
Cool.
Then I will play Rally, which readies Volstagg and Fandral. I will exhaust the Warriors 3 to become Fandral. Actually, is there any reason for me to thwart it all? It's not likely to be able to stop.
Maybe.
Whatever, we'll try it.
I stayed up. So
You did. I am also staying up. I just yeah. I thought I saw the more inefficient version of my turn, but it allowed us to take a bit less damage. Yeah, getting rid of Hellish Presence is difficult.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn. Untap and draw.
Cool. Untap and draw. I need to find a way to get her back again.
Flipping down lets you do that.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, back into your deck and draw a card. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Cool. Well, then I should have flipped down there. I should have flipped down. 1, 2 goes on here. He activates against me. I will defend. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's enough to flip the claws.
It is. They're back for you. He attacks.
Oh dear. Maybe I should have played Thor. I'm going to defend with Fandral. The chance this kills me.
4.
It kills me.
Really?
So that was 6 damage.
Yeah,
Claws
6.
2, he's got 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm defending for 1.
All right, that's
Yeah.
game over.
That's me out.
So much for being super easy.
Yeah, so
He's meant to be scary, and he is. He is
he
scary.
is scary.
Mainly because.
So I think that a big problem. I think the base number on his regen is maybe a bit too high because the result is that teams that do very little damage end up doing no damage, right? Because he keeps healing it. Like, we were fine because we were doing big damage to him, so his regen was not the biggest problem in the world. But I could see how difficult he is really varies by, like, if you have a deck that does 3 damage constantly, that's not very good. But if you have a deck that does big chunks of 10 damage, then you can actually finish him off. So I would consider maybe lowering the base number on the heal, especially because it can grow bigger with the Ablazers.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I'd consider keeping the 2 base and just get rid of the plus Ablaze status cards business. But I think 2
that's an alternative.
Is really not that bad. 2 is really not that bad. Most
two is not that bad.
Yeah, is really quite heavy
but
hitting.
no. But 4. What I'm saying is that 4 can be a really big problem for low damage heroes.
Yeah, but it's not 4. It's 2.
I mean, for us right now, it's 4.
Oh, right now because of the Ablaze thing, right? Yeah. So your other suggestion was to get rid of the Ablaze thing. Yeah, I could see the argument for getting rid of the plus Ablaze thing, but I don't want to change the heal 2. I think 2 is more than fair.
Sure. Yeah. Sorry, I was only suggesting lowering the base because I thought you would want to keep the Ablaze thing. If you're happy to get rid of the Ablaze thing, then I think 2 is completely fine.
Yeah, I think the Ablaze thing makes sense. It's fine. I don't see any reason why people on fire would heal him. I mean, healing is his own natural or mutant ability, so there's no reason why people being on fire also assists his healing. It doesn't even make thematic sense, so I'm happy to get rid of it. That's fine.
Sure.
And the discussion about whether
Saber-tooth heal is well, yeah, so here's the thing. If we didn't have Hellish Presence in play,
the
Ablazes would be regularly going away, and then he'd be reapplying them with his claws, and so it wouldn't they wouldn't stack up. We would just be cycling them, and that's fine. So it's only really Hellish Presence that makes Wolverine's claws stop functioning.
Yep.
So you could have a thing on Hellish Presence that says players can have multiple Ablazers.
Yeah.
And
that was my suggestion.
They build up on Hellish Presence. But then you really need to make it easier to get rid of because not even you could make it costly to get rid of, but the players have to be able to pay that price when they want to, because right now
so get rid of the attack and or thwart distinction and just say cards worth 4 cost worth of cards.
Sure, yeah,
that
4 cost worth of cards is really, really nasty and scary. But you get one player going I'll pay this price for us, team. I don't want us all.
Because that way I could just go, all right, I'm going to side by side in team training where we're done. So. And
that is still a steep cost, but it's a steep cost to not die.
Well, it's effectively the same as saying discard 2 cards from your hand. Really.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it might read discard 4 cards if your deck is just nothing but 1-cost cards.
Yeah. There's a hero actually that somebody made recently that only uses 0-cost cards. They would be screwed. I can't remember who it was. It was
I think it was Marta, right? The Guardians of the Galaxy Marta.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That would be it. That would be you'd be screwed.
Okay. Anyway. I think we can agree that we can expect decks to have 1- and 2-cost cards. I think expecting them to have 3-cost cards is not sometimes they have that, but not always.
All right, I think that's fair feedback. Yeah, and would that make them? Would he still be scary then? Because that's what I want.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Hellverine's claws are really scary in of themselves. Once he, like, you saw how like we were keeping him off of his claws on stage 1,
Yeah.
but the second we got into stage 2, like we were hitting like tons and tons of like 2 pip cards,
Yep.
which is a pretty. I think you have a pretty high density of them actually. Oh, you do. Yeah, you have a.
And I think he's, but
Um,
I think he's healing. He's offset by the fact that the module that you put with it, Spirits of Vengeance, hates him more than it hates you, and so
sure. Yeah, yeah.
it actually,
You are getting help,
yeah, you
sort
are
of.
getting help from the well, yeah, well, the Spirits of Vengeance don't like you either, but they hate him more, so they come out and
Yeah.
do
What
nasty stuff.
What I was just trying to say is you have 2 pips on like a load of his cards.
Oh, I see the
So
boost
like a
cards. Yeah,
defend, so a defend for 2 does not keep him off of his claws once you got him to stage 2, which is fine.
Two.
Like the statement there is, okay, you got to defend harder if you don't want him to be on the fiery claws.
Okay.
But I do think that means he's pretty scary because like when he's on Hellverine's claws in stage 2, he's doing a base 4 damage, which is already like a crazy number. But then also he's setting you on fire, and that fire represents 2 damage. So he's essentially doing a base 6 damage. This is like a way of looking at it. That's a really big number. Like, Ronan doesn't do that.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So,
Good.
I wouldn't say he's not scary.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. He's meant to be scary. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. Good. All right. And so yeah. Well, I agree with that. I can bump his base, get rid of the ablaze bit on his base thing. That's fine. And add. Can't have multiple ablaze. Will no longer gain ablaze counters. I'll say that. And make
No. You want people to be able to gain them because they might not have any, and you want them to build them up. So what I was saying is that this is the one that should say you can have multiples if you want to have multiples. Because like, if by default you can't stack them up, it doesn't matter because they go away. So Hellverines, you'll never notice it. It's only on this one where you want to be able to have them build up additionally.
I was thinking the opposite. You can have multiples normally, but if this comes out, you're restricted to 1, but it doesn't go away.
I mean, I don't. I mean, here's the thing: if this wasn't here, we still wouldn't end up with multiples because he'd hit you, you'd get the ablaze, you'd take the damage, then at the end of the round you'd take another damage, and the ablaze would go away. So you would only get multiples if he like attacked you multiple times in a turn.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So there's no reason for you to be able to build up multiples natively. Like it's only under Hellish Presence that the ability to build up multiples would ever matter.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Are there other cards that give a blaze in his deck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. There's other ones. Yeah. They give a blaze, and they also deal damage if you've gotten a blaze, and various stuff like that. I can't remember what they are. There's not a lot of them, but there's enough of them to warrant it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. If you want,
There it is.
If you want blazes to be able to stack up natively, that will only really matter for Hellish Presence most of the time. But it could matter a little bit if you draw them as encounter cards as well.
Put it a blaze status count at each of them. Yeah, so the idea is that you can have multiples.
Sure.
Because then he has cards that say deal damage to. Oh wait, no. Have I changed that now? Because maybe I did change that so that it wasn't multiples. Because there was a card that said deal damage equal to the amount of ablaze counters you've got, and that's not here anymore. So maybe I did make it so that it would actually just give you just the one. Now I'm confused. Deal 2 damage to each character with an ablaze status
that just cares if you got it or not. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I prefer Blaze functioning like other status cards and being max 1.
Yeah.
But wait, what was that? What was this one? Give your identity a blaze taste card. If you already have one, stun your identity. Yeah, it seems like you've written it so that they cap out.
Yeah, I have
I do like this one. This is a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that's just fine design. Like they represent a lot of damage.
All right, so just leave them as the default. That it just seems to be leaning towards that you can only have the one, but make this say that you can have multiples and they don't go away unless you get rid of the thing there.
Only if you want it to be able to have multiples, because right now you don't need it, and this would be really, really bad if it let you have multiples. Like it would be so brutally lethal.
Yeah. And there's only one of those. There's only one, so it either comes out.
There's technically two of them because it comes out by itself or it comes out with a side scheme. So there's and also the Hellride side scheme has a card that finds it.
Yeah. That's right.
So there's actually 3 copies of Hellish Presence.
Yeah,
in that
I see what you're saying. There's technically only one, but there is 3 ways for it to come out. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And is that too much?
No. Like obviously, I think I view this card as like a core part of this scenario, right? You want a phase. You want it to happen every game. What you've said by having there be multiple ways of finding it is every game I want you guys to have a window of time where your blazes stick around and you have to get rid of this card. And I think that's a completely fine thing to say. You just need to make it so that more players are able to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, it's totally fair. The three times I've seen this card come out, and it doesn't happen every game, but the 3 games where I've seen it come out, people have been unable to get rid of it because they couldn't do the attack and thwart of a cost of 4, and I'm like, what? So because when I was playtesting it, I was of course using Spidey, and I think I've really got to stop using Spidey as my playtester because he really is very good, and of course it was not a problem, right? Because it's only 4. So
he has very big hands and he has very expensive attacks.
Yeah.
So boom, like your average hero is got like a hand size of 5 when they're in hero mode, and they tend to play like 1 and 2 cost attacks. Like 3 cost attacks is it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
Like some aggression players run it. Like they there are some aspect cards at 3 cost that you run, but most of the time, at least for me, when I'm building a deck, I tend to bias towards playing more cheap cards in a turn rather than 1 big card in a turn.
Yeah,
that's sort of my preference.
And the other playtest I did was Wolvie just for the lols, he's of course got Berserker Barrage and blah blah blah, and
he gets to play attacks for free, so he doesn't mind having more expensive ones.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah,
cool. All right, well. Thank you. I appreciate that feedback. I will do that.
Sure. I would be very interested in playing him again with heroes who are less damaging and seeing how that feels.
Yeah, I guess it'd be cool if you went through the whole thing. I would be very, very honored if you went through the entire
I would love to. Well, we can meet up, play some more. I'm around now. Just, we can book it next Friday if you want.
Yeah. We'll see if we can start earlier. I mean, what time is it there for you now?
Right now it is 11:42.
Yeah. See, if we could start a bit earlier, that would be. I might be able to see if I can swing that, and then we can. If we've got 2 hours of game time, we can run through the whole thing. That'd be cool. I think. Because I do actually think the first one's the best one. so it would be cool to go up against X23 going all mental, because she just goes mental and it's great. Cool. Anyway, that's it for that. I'll make those changes and announce them and see if people appreciate it. But other than that, do you think it's all right?
I definitely like the core idea, like setting aside any refining, that might need to happen. I like the idea of the ablazes and having cards care about the ablaze. I'm always a sucker for the mini game of trying not to take damage to not flip a card and then trying to hit them big to flip it back.
Cool.
You did that with the sword in the Hydra campaign.
Yes. Thank you for remembering.
I think it's a fine minigame. It it rewards players who can punch big. The game generally doesn't reward big hit. Like in this game, if you could choose to take, like, let's say you had 5 damage, and you could choose to have it all in one go or in 5 instances of 1. 5 instances of 1 is almost always superior, right? Like, it lets you spread the damage as efficiently as possible, so that, like, if you've got lots of minions, you can take all of them out without wasting damage. So effects like this reward bigger hits, which is normally just a thing the game doesn't reward. And I like it. I like having stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I better do an interview.
And also, I'm a fan of villains who are just like, I'm going to win by murdering you.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad they introduced that as a concept, because there are just some villains that just do that. It's just it's what they do. It's none of this, I get defeated and curses, you foiled my plan, take me to prison. It's like, no, I'm a bad guy and I'm psychotic. I'm just going to go for it. So, it's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's, people like, Omega Red or something, they're not going to give a crap that you stop their plan. They're just going to try and kill you.
If they do Omega Red and then they, like, write down Omega Red's elaborate scheme.
Omega Red's trying to break into the prison. He doesn't give a shit. He just wants you dead. So, yeah, that sort of stuff. All right, cool. All right, well, thank you, Finn. Thank you so much for jumping on and having a game. I'm glad you're back. Thank you to people watching. Kaj and Jackson, thanks for saying hello. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe and throw me a comment saying hello. That'd be great. Very much appreciate it. If you want to throw me on follow on Twitch as well, that'd be cool. If you're watching on Twitch. But other than that, as always, please tell the people that you love them as often as you can. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.
Bye.